Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are starting a very exciting video. We're also starting a very echoey video because I am currently in my new apartment. I'm so excited, but I have like nothing on the walls and like all of the books are off of my shelves obviously, and it's just a lot of space to fill with just my voice. So that's not very fun right now, but I feel like the echo should get better once I put the books on, once I put stuff on the walls, all that good stuff. So don't worry about that for too long, but it might be a little bit of an issue in this beginning part here. But yes, today we are going to be setting up my new bookshelves, which I am so excited about. Obviously they're not like super new. I just brought the bookshelves that I had from my old place to my new place. But as you can see kind of like in the mirror here, I do have an extra shelf now, which is very exciting. I am a little bit like sad because I thought I was gonna have enough room for another skinny Billy bookshelf and I do not. I was like 1 or like 2 inches off, literally worst news I could have possibly gotten when I walked in here. But I got like a, it's called like an Enhet shelf, I think, from IKEA. It's just like a basic metal shelf and it fit the dimensions super closely. So I thought that would be like, fine. It's white. I feel like maybe I can display some stuff on it. I don't know, it serves the same purpose as like a skinny Billy bookshelf, but it's just like it's just a little bit different. But I think it's close enough. So I'm excited to like work with it and maybe display some books. I have so many books, obviously, to work into these shelves right now. I'm gonna like decorate the tops, put the decorations on, all that stuff in this video. And I'm super excited to just spend a Sunday morning with you guys organizing my books and such. As you can see, I have a lot of them. I didn't count how many books I have, but I think I have like 350 or 400, which after moving all of these, I feel like I have too many books, but not gonna get rid of them now. They're already here, so we are just going to be finding spots for these on my shelves. I think I'm gonna keep some of the shelves the same, but some of them I wanna do something like a little bit different. So we will just see kind of what crops up as we go along. Also, as you'll notice, I do not have my Christmas lights up on my bookshelves, which is really throwing off the vibe for me personally. That is gonna be one of the last touches that we do because I bought some new lights because my old ones broke in my move. I literally tried to plug all like 3 sets of them in. None of them worked. I think they were all burned out or they just hate me. I don't know, but we have new lights to put on them. I can't have bookshelves without lights, it's just wrong. So I guess we have a couple of phases for this. One is going to be to kind of like organize the books, generally put them on the shelves that I want them to go on. Phase 2 is gonna be like actually arranging them, putting books on display, stuff like that. Phase 3 will be decorating with like all my little knickknacks and stuff. And then phase 4 is going to be to put the Christmas lights back on. All the little hooks are still on them, so I'm gonna assume they still work. Although I got new hooks, which I could also do. We'll see. I use like little clear command hooks to like keep the Christmas lights on them, so we'll figure that out when we get there. So that is kind of my game plan. Obviously, first we're gonna start out by organizing these. There isn't really much organization going on at all back here. I just wanted all of them on the floor. I was like, I don't even care where they are. We're just gonna put them there. It'll be fine. And now they're just in random stacks. No rhyme or reason. I don't even know. So that needs to be step 1. I need some sort of semblance of order in these stacks right now. So yeah, even though some of my shelves will be staying the same, I am still going to be, you know, like upgrading, doing some new stuff, some fun stuff, which I'm super excited to show you. However, one other upgrade that I've made to my life recently before we like get into all the reorganizing that I want to talk about is actually thanks to the sponsor of today's video, who is Helix Sleep. Now, if you guys don't know, Helix is a premium mattress company that I've been working with over the last year or so, and I absolutely love working with them because I love their mattresses. And I really love the mattress that I had in my old place, so when I moved to my new place and I wanted to get a mattress, I wanted to make sure I got the exact same mattress. I have the Sunset mattress from them, which is one of the most comfortable mattresses that I've ever been on. When we were in and out moving stuff into my apartment yesterday, my family kept like lying down and taking breaks and talking about how stunning my mattress was. So if you want a recommendation, there you go. Now, I spend a lot of time in my bed reading, knitting, avoiding my responsibilities, all the good stuff. So obviously a high quality mattress is essential. And now that we're heading into summer, it is kind of the perfect time to upgrade your space with a cooling mattress, which I have and I absolutely love and stand by. It has this really cool like thermal conductivity or something technology in it that like draws the heat away from your body while you're sleeping, and it is just like so refreshing every time I get into bed. Helix is also one of the most awarded mattress brands. USA Today actually ranked it as one of their most trusted mattress brands in 2026. They also make the mattress shopping process super easy. They have this little sleep quiz that you can take, which is basically just a short questionnaire that asks you about your sleep habits and such to match you with the perfect mattress. I got matched with the Sunset mattress when I initially did the quiz, and I love it. I think it is a perfect fit for me, honestly. And they also deliver the mattress right to your door. It's just rolled up, like vacuum sealed, ready to set up and go really quickly. And they also offer free shipping to the US, which is super nice on something that is so large. Also this time around, they sent me these really great Comfort Adjust cooling pillows, which I have been loving so much. They have like shredded memory foam inside of them, which makes them super comfortable, and they also have cooling technology on them as well, again making it great for the upcoming warmer months. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, would highly recommend checking out Helix. You can visit helixsleep.com/katieisreading to take advantage of their Memorial Day sale exclusive partner offer and get 27% off site-wide, which is a deal. Thank you so much to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video and supporting me and my channel and my sleep habits, honestly. And thank you so much to you guys for watching this video as well, for always supporting me and my channel. Your support truly means the absolute world to me, and I would not be able to do truly anything I'm doing without you guys. So thank you so much. So with that being said, it is time to get on into organizing. I'm gonna feel much better when these are not just in haphazard stacks. So let's get into that. I'm gonna listen to some music, just have a fun time this morning, and I will take you along with me. So let's go. Phase one is done. I've put all of my books on the shelves, which means I have a lot more floor space, which is so nice. I can actually get to the shelves now. I have them generally in the areas on the shelves that I want them, but obviously there's still so much work left to do, and I'm trying to think about like angles that I'll be filming and what books I want to be in what shots and stuff like that, as well as just what looks good to me personally. So I don't really think I have much more to say right now. I think we just need to get into it with phase two, which is going to be like actually organizing the books on the shelves. I do have a couple of like new shelf ideas, which I can quickly tell you about. First of all, I'd really like to display these beautiful copies that I have of Chain of Gold and Chain of Iron. These are some Illumicrate dust jackets that I have on the copies that I initially read and annotated, and I'd love to display them somehow because I think they're beautiful. Though I also really like the spines. Maybe we'll give them like one of these. Probably something like this. Ooh, that looks nice. And then I know I want to keep my mass market paperback shelf, but I think I'm gonna move it maybe up here, and then I can put maybe a plant in this. Okay, well if I put this plant right here, then I just like, what's the point of the shelf? So this plant probably needs to go on top of the shelves so as not to block too much. Maybe I'll put it over here. So like basically exactly where it was before. So now what I'm gonna, I don't know. You know what? I think I just need to get into it. Oh, I'm also gonna put like all my white paperbacks together. I feel like that'll be nice. Or maybe I can make like a little white paperback shelf here or something. I don't know. I feel like I just need to get into it. I need to focus and actually organize. So we're going to commence with phase 2. And we're gonna get these shelves looking right. Like, you guys just give me a bit. They're gonna be looking better. right, so it is much later. It is now 11:30, obviously in the morning, but I started this at like 9, so I am basically done putting everything on my shelves. All the books for the most part are where I want them to go. I think I did pull back like a lot of the shelves that I already had, but I also did like a couple of new things. There's some things in some different spots, so like it's kind of a refresh, kind of a reset, I guess. I will give you guys like a little bit of a shelf overview at the end. I'm not gonna do like a bookshelf tour. Yeah, we are not anywhere near being there yet. But it is now time for decor, which I'm very excited about because I feel like that's gonna pull it together. Should I flip around the third and fourth phases? I feel like maybe I should do the lights first instead. Also, I love that I can sit at my desk and this is my background. This is so nice. I can sit in my chair. Oh, that's so handy. But I think I might do the lights first and then put the decorations on at the end. Yeah, because those need to be kind of like finishing touches. All right, yeah. I do kind of want to make like one more spot for a plant on these shelves. I must be able to make some room somewhere. We'll figure it out. Whatever. We're putting the lights on now. That's what we're doing. So we are just about done, I think, and I am super happy with how they look. I feel like they look really good. I feel like they still definitely look like my old shelves, but like, they're a little bit different. I feel like when I look at them, they look different, so that's good for me at least. But I put on the lights. I feel like the lights really make it, honestly. And I put on all the decor, and I think it's looking really good. So I'm going to give you guys a quick little overview of the shelves, like a mini shelf tour kind of. I'm just gonna like stand here and point to things basically. But just to give you guys an idea of the new vibe for the shelves. I've not decorated the top of the shelves like up here yet. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna put up there. I have a little bit more space between the top of my bookshelves and the ceiling now. So I could theoretically put shelf extenders on top of them. I do have some that I had at one point on the bookshelves, but I currently don't have these mounted to the wall. They're just like shimmed in the bottom, and honestly, like they feel really secure. Like I don't think they're gonna come down. I just need to figure out if I can mount them to the walls. I don't know yet. But if I can't mount them, then I don't wanna put the extenders on. But if I can mount them to the wall, then I will put the extenders on. So we'll just kind of see. I don't really mind either way. I don't know, I kind of like this too, so. But yeah, let me move the camera slightly and then we'll get a little mini shelf tour. Okay, starting with these top 9 shelves. I think actually all 9 of these look relatively the same as they did in my other spot. I have Vampire shelf here, Veronica Speedwell shelf here. This is kind of like a modern classics extension slash like nonfiction and poetry, and I don't even know honestly what this shelf is. I still don't know exactly what this shelf is. It's kind of just doing whatever. And then I have the beautiful Anne of the Island on display because I love this cover so much. This may be like one of my favorite book covers of all time. Here I have my horror shelf. I did move my Stephen King to the bottom of the shelf over there. I used to have it with my horror books, obviously, but I wanted a lot of weight at the bottom of these shelves, and like those books are, we know they're hefty. So those went down there, and I just like kind of filled in a couple of like random stuff up here. I have my classic shelf. These are more like classics pre-1900, and then the shelf under here I have like modern classics here, and then like more random, and then my Greek lit stuff. I decided to like move it up a little bit so I could see it. And I have the perfect little pillar. Is there a word for this? Whatever the word is, maybe it's just a pillar. I don't know. But obviously very Grecian. I think I thrifted this a while ago and I painted it this like off-white color. And obviously I had to go with the Greek lit stuff, so. Then a couple of these are different, a couple of these are the same. So I have my Lord of the Rings books here, pink books here with Twilight on display. I get questions about these dust jackets every now and then. I have the others for the series, but I only have this one with me right now. These are from Katie Video, K-A-D-I Video. They're supposed to look like VHS covers, kind of, I think, and like, it's just so terrible in the best way, so I had to put it on display. And I love the pink, like the pink is stunning. And then this bottom shelf right here is just like very miscellaneous. I don't know what to do with these books, so they're here. This shelf looks relatively the same. This is just like a bunch of hardback fantasy, sci-fi, some favorites, some Greek stuff. Yeah, it's just like, it looks how it did before. I also have my Infernal Devices and the Last Hour shelf, which looks very similar. I do have Clockwork Angel on display this time though, because I love this edition of it. This is the 10th anniversary edition. It's got the fun like character art in it. Got Tessa and Will in the back, very fun. And then on the bottom shelf I have like Brandon Sanderson books, some Wheel of Time, Dungeon Crawler Carl, and then these little guys. And then I have my Chain of Gold and Shade of Iron on display, like we talked about. I did decide to put some like middle grade children's books in this with like The Secret Staircase on display because I love this little cover so much. I would really love to get the like seasonal Brambley Hedge books and like display them here in the correct season, obviously. But for now I don't have those and I just have The Secret Staircase. So, but I have Anne of Green Gables, The Wind in the Willows, and some editions, some special editions of Hell's Moving Castle. And then down here, this is just like my big coffee table slash, well actually I should put one of these on my coffee table, huh? So that we can do that. Cool. But yeah, these are just like big books. Moving over here, I have my other big shelf as well as my little addition over here, which I really like. I feel like it's kind of cute. So I have like rainbow shelf up here. I need the rainbow shelf. For like my sanity, I need the rainbow shelf. It's just the perfect catch-all shelf and it makes me feel like it's kind of organized. Then here I have kind of like this shelf needs some work, honestly. This is kind of like a fantasy romance shelf, I guess, because I have like 2 copies of the Saints of Steel series on display and then like some Sarah J Maas and that kind of like fantasy, more like different fantasy romance vibe, I guess. I also have this book because I thought the red looked nice with like all of the red going on over here, which is The Course of True Love and First Dates. It's like one of the little, I love these things so much. It's one of the short stories from the Bane Chronicles that was like printed on its own and I tracked it down and I love it. I have the one from the Midnight Air too. I just think those are so fun. Like they're just so cute. And then I have white books. So I have like all the Brandon Sanderson books. What's this series called? Ember in the Ashes, Night Circus on display. And then moving over here, I decided to put like a stack of books because these shelves are pretty like tall, I'd say. So I decided to put like The Cruel Prince and some other books that are kind of like within that color palette. And then I put one of my pothos here. I have like a million pothos because they're so easy to take care of. And let me show you the last shelves. And then finally on the bottom 3 shelves, I did bring back the black, white, and red shelf because it's just too perfect. It just looks so nice. I did switch out some of the books though. What did I used to have on here that was taking up this space? Doesn't matter, I guess. But the black, white, and red shelf with some additions, I guess. I have like all my Book of the Month books here. They look so nice together. They're very satisfying, as well as like manga and graphic novels, just because I felt like this whole shelf was very colorful. So I thought this looked nice. And then on the bottom, I just have like a bunch of heavy books. So like some Stephen King, random horror stuff, the works. And then over here, I have like some cloth-bound classics. I thought they kind of looked nice and a little like display moment there. And then finally, I just have white books. I'm not super happy with this shelf, but you guys know that my shelves are ever evolving. So I will sort that out some other time. It kind of works. And right now, kind of works is good enough for me. All right, so we've done it. We have set up my bookshelves and I'm tired, honestly. I'm tired and I'm thirsty. I feel like I always underestimate how long this truly takes, but like I've been doing this for like 3 hours now. Although honestly, I feel like 3 hours for this isn't that bad. But I also just love organizing my books. So like doing this is never a hard task, let me tell you. But I'm super happy with how they look. I will probably like change some things around and whatnot. But these are for the most part how my shelves are going to be looking for the time being, and I'm really happy with them. I do really like some of the shelves that I added, like this one, I think is super cute. I think it's just the Brambley Hedge book on display, honestly. I feel like that's what's making the shelf. The one thing I must say about this room is I'm not super happy with like the lighting right now. Normally I do all of my filming in the morning, but I don't think I'm gonna get very much light in here in the morning. So I might have to switch to like afternoon filming, which is kind of weird honestly, but also like this kind of lighting is not my favorite. So we're gonna have to work through that together. We'll figure it out. I'm really excited to see what these look like once the sun does start coming in here, but like it's not happening right now. So we will see. We will see, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me this morning. I would love to know how you guys are doing, what you are up to. Do you like my shelves? Do you have any suggestions for me? But with that, I'm gonna let you go. I will definitely be showing you like more office setup stuff in my vlogs coming up because I have a lot of other decorating that I want to do in here aside from just the bookshelves. So like lots of decorating stuff to come. So I hope you guys are excited about that because I really like how my office is looking so far. I feel like it's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna let you guys go. This has been such a fun video to film, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!